Hello, Pi Network pioneers. I'm Dr. Cheng Diao Fan. Today, I am speaking directly to you, the Pi Network pioneers, not to create hype, not to promise shortcuts, but to speak about belief, patience, and long-term vision. From the very beginning, Pi Network was never designed to move fast for attention. It was designed to move correctly for the future. Many people see time and call it delay, but I see time and call it preparation, because when you are building something meant for the entire world, you do not rush the foundation. I want you to remember something important. Pi Network was not created for traders alone. It was created for everyday people, students, workers, families, communities, people who were excluded from traditional financial systems. That is why Pi chose a different path. That is why Pi focused on real users instead of speculation, on compliance instead of shortcuts, and on utility instead of empty hype. Real value is not created by noise. It is created by use. Many of you stayed when nothing was guaranteed. You mined when there was no price. You locked your Pi when others doubted. You ignored rumors and trusted a process you could not yet see. If you are listening to this message, you are not here by accident. You are here because you believed when belief was difficult, and that matters more than you realize. Now let me speak clearly about a date that carries deep meaning for this community. March 14, 2026. This is not a random date. It is Pi Day, a symbol of mathematics, structure, logic, and precision. By that time, Pi Network will no longer be an experiment. It will be a mature system with millions of verified users, completed migrations, tested applications, an active ecosystem, and growing real-world adoption. This is not optimism. This is process. I know some pioneers feel tired. You have heard predictions before. You have seen rumors rise and fall. You have watched others laugh at your patience. But history shows us something very clear. The strongest systems are built capriously. They do not announce every step. They do not chase attention. They prepare. Pi Network chose the difficult path, building slowly to last, instead of launching early to fail later. Trust is not built in days. Trust is built in years. Pi Network has spent years working through regulation, protecting users, designing for global scale, and preparing for long-term survival. This is why I ask you to trust the architecture, not the noise. Markets are emotional, but systems are logical, and Pi was built with logic. March 14, 2026 is not about magic or miracles. It represents readiness, and readiness is powerful. When a system is ready, it does not need convincing. People simply begin to use it. Big things in technology often arrive quietly, and then they change everything. The internet did. Bitcoin did. Mobile technology did. Pi Network is following the same pattern. If you are expecting fireworks, you may be disappointed. But if you are expecting progress, you will not be. Every KYC approved, every migration completed, every app tested, every business exploring Pi. These are not headlines, they are foundations. And foundations are what support lasting value. As we move closer to March 14, 2026, do not ask only about price. Ask whether the system is ready. Because when readiness meets adoption, value follows naturally. Patience is not weakness. Patience is strategy. And pioneers are not just waiting, they are participating. I believe in the process. I believe in the structure. And I believe in the pioneers who stayed. The journey was long, and that is exactly why it will matter. I am Dr. Cheng Diao Fan, and this is only the beginning.